fourth graders, and welcome back. I am Mrs. Lamondo, here to talk mythology. Last time we were together, we read the story of Perseus and how he bravely went and got the head of Medusa in order to save his mother from a life in which she didn't want to live. Today, we're going to check out the media version. As we watch, think about what similarities and differences you see between the media and the text.
The gods and goddesses of ancient Rome could be jealous and vengeful. There is perhaps no better example than the goddess Minerva. When she discovered that her suitor, the god Neptune, had fallen in love with the beautiful maiden Medusa, she vowed that the young woman would never again enchant god nor man. To carry out her oath, she changed Medusa into a gorgon, a monster so hideous that anyone who laid eyes upon her turned to stone. Shunned and feared, Medusa was banished to a cavern by the sea, where she lived for many years. Those whose curiosity outweighed their prudence and who dared gaze upon her stood petrified nearby. For many years, Medusa terrorized the land where she dwelled, until it was decided that Perseus, son of the great god Jupiter, should slay her. For the task, the fleet god messenger Mercury gave his winged shoes to Perseus, and Minerva loaned him her shield. Thus armed, the young god flew to the earth below. Several nights later, Perseus entered Medusa's cave, using the shield as a mirror to guide himself to the Gorgon. In that way, he could avoid looking directly at her. Once he discovered where Medusa slept, Perseus slayed her. As he did, the Gorgon's reflection became so lifelike, it was as if she now lived inside the shield itself. Sensing that the reflection also would turn those who gazed upon it into stone, Perseus quickly covered it with his cape, and then he began his journey back. Eventually, he reached the country of Ethiopia, where he came upon the beautiful Princess Andromeda tied to a rock. Smitten by her beauty, the young god flew down and asked how she came to be there.
I am here as a sacrifice to a terrible sea monster that has come to destroy our land. The oracle of my father, King Perseus, stated that Ethiopia would be saved only if I were to be sacrificed to the beast.
At that very moment, the ghastly creature swam toward Andromeda, his sole intent for destruction. When it came into view, the princess's parents, who had come to see their daughter, cried out in anguish, thinking that their beloved Andromeda would now perish. As the beast came closer still, an idea came to Perseus. "If you promise to give me Andromeda's hand in marriage, I pledge to slay the beast." The two eagerly and thankfully agreed. Perseus fulfilled his vow, as did the king and queen. A wedding banquet was held in a matter of days, and Perseus and Andromeda dwelled among the gods, where they lived in happiness for all of time.
Wow, not only were the names very different, some of the story was different too. So we're not going to compare and contrast, but we are going to complete our Google form. Even though the text and the media were very different, I still saw the lesson that good overcomes evil. Today, we are going to complete our Google form, Perseus and Medusa. Of course, you'll put your name. Which version of the story starts with the king trying to get rid of Perseus by locking him in a wooden chest and throwing it in the ocean? The text, the media, or both? In the text, Perseus is ordered to bring back the head of Medusa. But in the media, the video, he is ordered to slay Medusa, find Medusa, bring Medusa to Mount Olympus. In both the text and the media, what gifts is Perseus given to help with his mission? A sword and a mirror, a silver bag and a helmet, winged sandals and a shield. In the text, Medusa lived on an island, but in the media, the video, she lived in a house by the sea, in a cave by the sea, in a shack by the sea. And lastly, in both the text and the media, Medusa's reflection ends up in what? A sword, a shield, a mirror. All right, fourth graders, that is all for Perseus and Medusa. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to check in with your teacher, and I will see you next time for our next myth. Until then, bye.